Why on earth was this made for kids? This was too dark for them to watch. Batman has never looked this helpless. Joker has never been this ruthless. This is child abuse. This is Batman gone completely dark. Now, we've gotten a lot of dark Batman animated films. Batman Mask of the Phantasm. This is probably heralded as the best Batman animated film. One of the best Batman films, period. Not to me, not in my opinion. I like Under the Red Hood much better. And this elevated the stakes of darkness. All right, we got a corrupt Robin, Jason Todd, coming back, murdering people, going full Punisher, forcing Batman to kill the Joker. We got dark here, guys. We got the Killing Joke. The comic book's amazing, it's goated. The movie's dog shit. All right, that movie was terrible. Death in the Family. Multiple alternate endings of how this story could have gone. Joker gets stabbed in the eye by Robin in one of them, right? We're going dark here, guys. But none of them compare. I never see one film get brought up. There's one film that's never brought up in these discussions, and it really, really irks me. And that is Batman Beyond: Return of the Joker. This movie is schizo, like me. We got Terry McGinnis. Everyone's been wanting to see a new Batman Beyond show, a Batman Beyond film, right? For a very good reason. We got Terry McGinnis. All right, well, this is in the futuristic Gotham. He is being mentored by Bruce Wayne to take on the criminal underworld, to take over the Batman mantle. So he's balancing, chilling out with his girlfriend at a club and fighting crime. And there's a new set of villains laying waste to Gotham right now. The Joker Gang. A gang of people who worship the Joker's image and are going crazy. But only one thing, who's leading them? Well, it turns out, apparently none other than the Joker himself. After all these years, the Joker is still somehow operating? How is that possible? Bruce Wayne doesn't think it is possible because the Joker apparently died many years ago. Joker died like 20, 30 years ago. How on earth is he back looking the same, leading a gang? Well, in one of the craziest events in the film, the Joker infiltrates the Batcave, finds Bruce Wayne, tortures him, and gives him that laughing chemical. And Bruce Wayne ends up like this. Okay, this is crazy. Bruce Wayne ends up like this, and he's forced to be sent to an emergency room. Okay? So, McGinnis goes to Barbara Gordon. Terry's like, yo, what happened? Why is Bruce Wayne so distraught about the idea of Joker coming back? Why is it impossible? So Barbara Gordon tells him a story of what happened when she as Batgirl and Batman were on a mission to save Robin. Robin got kidnapped by Harley Quinn and Joker, you see? So they tracked them down to this underground, dilapidated circus-like place. And apparently Joker and Harley Quinn informed them that, hey, we wanted to add an addition to our family because we're feeling a bit lonely. We want a kid. The Joker wants a son. Harley Quinn couldn't be happier to oblige this, right? So they kidnap Robin. And they take him in. And what do they do to him? Well, Joker starts to present what they did to him to Batman. Batman is forced to watch this. Joker made a whole movie about this. A documentary about his exploits of Robin. And we see what it goes down. And I'm going to be honest. This scene right here is darker than any modern superhero movie you could name. I don't care what you say. You can name Watchmen. Watchmen's dark. What's the darkest MCU film? I don't even know. Winter Soldier, maybe? Is that it? I don't even know. Any modern superhero film you name is not darker than what I'm about to say here. Not even The Dark Knight went as dark as this. This is child abuse. You see, the Joker demonstrates what he did to Robin. Through a combination of electrical torture, chemical exposure, and just beatings left and right. And then mental destruction. Well, he tested the limits of Robin's mental strength and physical strength. We don't even see all the abuse this man took. And then he lets down the curtain. He lets down the veil and we see what became of Robin. Robin has been transformed into a kid Joker. Baby Joker. Not only this, Robin cannot speak. The only mannerisms Robin has are this, That's Robin. He's laughing uncontrollably, non-stop, looking like this. That's Robin. He's a kid. Batman loses his shit. You can imagine me. I was like 4, 5, 6 maybe watching this, and I was like, bro, what is this? What am I watching? I was watching this in my basement alone. And I was seeing this go down. And the Joker scared the piss out of me. So you can imagine the effect this guy is going to have on me. Holy crap. So Batman loses his shit and beats the hell out of the Joker for this, right? And then the Joker somehow gets the upper hand on Batman and puts a gun in Robin's hand and says, okay, baby Joker, it's your time to shine. Show daddy, make daddy proud, and kill Batman, right? The Joker has Robin do this. And Robin's pointing the gun at Batman, laughing crazily. And he's losing his shit. And then Robin proceeds to have a nuclear meltdown. His laughing turns to crying. It turns like into a weird mixture of crying, because he can't stop himself from laughing, but because of the chemicals that have been dumped inside him. But he's crying at the same time because he's traumatized. This is so scary. This is so disturbing. So he ends up shooting the Joker. Right? He ends up taking control of his will. His willpower kicks in. He ends up taking control and kills the Joker. Harley Quinn also falls off a cliff while Batgirl's chasing her. Right? Both of them brutally die. This is how dark this movie gets. And this is just a flashback. And then we see a helpless Robin just laughing, crying. He can't stop. So we don't know what's happened to Robin now. This is years after this, right? So Terry McGinnis goes to find out. He's like, damn, maybe Tim Drake, Robin, knows something about this new Joker that's taken over. Maybe he has an insight into Joker's mind. Terry was right, because it turns out Tim Drake, all these years later, has been turned. You see, what happened to him back then has now changed him. He starts to transform when Terry confronts him. And Tim Drake starts to sweat, lose his shit, and start laughing uncontrollably. And he transforms. This scene made me shit myself. Okay? It still does a little bit. He transforms into the Joker somehow. So now we have a Joker who has all the martial arts skills of a Robin. So Joker can fight. So Terry McGinnis is up against it now. And this is the most ridiculous part of the movie. Through this like gadget on the neck, it injects like a piece of the Joker's DNA into Tim Drake, and that causes a disturbance within his mind, a chemical imbalance, and it causes him to transform into the Joker. It's ridiculous. It's stupid. It's literally their metaphor for trauma coming back to haunt you. Now this is insane. They have a fight, an amazing fight, by the way. And one of my favorite moments of any Batman animated film, Terry McGinnis plays the Joker's own game against him. He starts laughing at the Joker. He starts laughing at him, laughing at his jokes, and then laughing at how pathetic he is, and the Joker gets pissed. It's really hilarious. So this film, I'm not sure how this film was made for kids. This is literal, not only just child abuse, it is creepy. It's creepy as hell. Imagine someone doing that to your son, man. That's got to be imagine taking 20 years to recover from something like that. Trauma. Now, remember, there was a Batman Beyond live action movie that I didn't know was confirmed until I actually Googled it. Michael Keaton, after The Flash, was supposed to come back as an older Bruce Wayne to mentor Terry McGinnis. All right? Now, here's the thing. A story was there that they could have easily had it in the vault. And Batman Beyond Return of the Joker could have given them a blueprint, you see? A similar story of a corrupt Robin out there that Terry McGinnis would have to fight off. Some kind of corrupt Robin. Him and Michael Keaton's Batman would have to stop them. But this, I'm not saying there has to be like the Red Hood or something like that, right? It may not even need to be a corrupt Robin. It could be a protege that Bruce once mentored but had to outcast. Similar to how Bane got excommunicated from the League, right? Something like that. Someone who's just too crazy and schizo and is killing people. Or it can be a Batman copycat. Batman left a legacy that Terry has to deal with now, because there could be a cult dedicated to worshiping Batman, of Batman copycats who are going around killing people in Batman's name. And so Terry has to fight them, and this is a fight to see who the real Batman of Gotham is. This movie would be a battle about identity, this live action film, I'm telling you. It would be Terry McGinnis trying to prove that he can get into the shoes of Batman, but step out of the shadow, because this is a battle of like, who's the real Batman? Are these just copycats? And Terry McGinnis has to prove, okay, I'm not just a Batman copycat, I'm my own hero. And I have to be my own hero to stop all these Batman copycats. And Michael Keaton would be there to help him, to establish himself and make him have his own legacy. That is the ultimate pitch for a Batman live action film. That's how I would do it. You don't need to do this whole thing where, we're bringing Batman's old rogue galleries back to fight Terry McGinnis. No. Terry McGinnis has to establish himself as his own hero against either a corrupt Robin that went rogue way back, or Batman copycats who are established like a cult of vigilante killers, and Terry has to fight them all. That would be awesome. You can't tell me that wouldn't be an amazing live action Batman film. And of course, DC and Warner Brothers ruined it. Of course, they bottled it because they don't know what they're doing. They're creatively bankrupt. They don't have people like me on their staff. They need cocaine. So, that is the darkest freaking movie ever. And you could easily make a live action Batman Beyond film that's just as dark, all right? Those are my thoughts. If you want to know the reason why Nolan's Batman probably might have been a bad fighter and not a great martial artist, watch this video here. Ladies and gentlemen, we are on a mission to take over Hollywood. If you want to suggest video topics to me or talk about your favorite movie theories with like-minded individuals in a community geared towards changing storytelling itself, join the free Discord now. The link is in the description below and probably in the comment section too. Join the Discord now. We're taking over Hollywood one coke line at a time. See you on the other side.